Hi there. My name is Matt Hames, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Digital and Social Strategy at Enrollment Marketing. Since it's almost the end of the year, it's obviously time for people to do predictions for 2024. So over the course of the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a couple of predictions of where I see things going in terms of higher education digital in 2024. So today, the first prediction is that AR, augmented reality, and VR, virtual reality, are going to really, really grow up in 2024. So somewhere in the summer of 2024, Apple will release the Apple Vision Pro, their AR, VR headsets. So what is that going to mean? It's going to mean the introduction of a thing called spatial computing. So spatial computing is in a very, very early moment. But what it really kind of means is experiencing the internet in an entirely different way, right? So for most of our lives, we've been experiencing the internet this way. You're looking at a screen, whether it's a mobile device, and if it is, I'm sorry, on a desktop, you're watching this live or you're watching a recording of this, but you're passively watching. So what has changed, this device here, this is the Meta Quest 3 from Meta. And what this is this is a AR VR headset. So this is an AR VR headset. It's much smaller than the Meta Quest 2. It's 40% smaller. It actually fits in your head a little bit nicer. It has 3 cameras at the front. You can see those 3 cameras, which offer a thing called pass-through, meaning that if I put this on, it's not a wall, and I can actually walk around my house and see my house. I'm seeing my house through 3 cameras, but I can actually see my house, and I can walk around. I won't walk into walls. What it means is that when you put this on and you play a game, there's this game inside of this called First Encounters, where you shoot these little cute aliens that kind of look like gremlins, but the good kind of gremlins, not the bad kind of gremlins. And if you're in a room with somebody like they're crawling on the couch inside of your room, they're crawling up the leg of a person that you're talking to, and you shoot them off of people's legs, and it's really fun. It's an augmented reality VR game. And I think that's where we're going to see like the possibilities of being immersed inside of a school story is something that we're going to see in 2024. Not from all the schools. Schools do jump into things like they famously jumped into Facebook very, very quickly, but they're a little bit more conservative with their jumping in terms of marketing and figuring out what an immersive center or an immersive experience looks like. So the schools that are very interested in being first in, and I think the first in schools are going to get a lot of press and a lot of bounce from this. And the schools that wait a bit to see how this is all going to net out and ask all the questions like, can everybody afford one of these? Can anybody afford a $3,500 Apple? The schools that wait are eventually going to catch up. So they're not going to do it in 2024, but the ones really interested in getting in there quickly are going to do it. Then the second feature of this, and where these two things are going, this is a VR headset, and these right here are AR glasses. So what's cool about this, you can see the green light, is this case actually charges the glasses. So you charge the case just like your iPods, right? So these are augmented reality glasses. So from these glasses, these are AR glasses. From these glasses, you can take a phone call, you can live stream right to Instagram, you can take photos right to Instagram. And I think what's happening, like, so these are basically just currently a camera. But if you were to use these on a campus visit or a campus tour, then putting these on, you could actually see things that other people couldn't see, stats about the school. So when you walked into the humanities department, You could say, here's what all the people with an English degree are doing, and you could just list them out. You could also have those on the wall constantly, but the printing and framing costs seem to be prohibitive. Whereas this would be just a digital change. Like if somebody became the CEO of something, you could just digitally change that. So you can augment the experience with these glasses. So I think that's where we're going. We're moving from a passively consumed internet to an actively experienced. I don't even know what that's called, because it's not called the internet anymore. It's an active experience. This is what Apple is talking about when they talk about spatial computing. What it means is, like, that's a lawyerly like way of experience of talking about it. And Apple's so good at marketing. I don't think we're going to net out on spatial computing. Where I think we're going to net out is just calling it immersive experiences. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think spatial computing is the right name for a website you can walk through, or augmenting somebody's experience by having digital signage? That just doesn't sound like spatial computing works for what it is. So let me know in comments what you think. If you're watching this, thank you for watching this. If you have any questions about this, let me know. My daughter used these on a school tour. There was nothing augmented about it. There were no signage. There was no sign. We're not there yet. But what she did is she did live stream a little bit of her tour, and she took some photos of it. And of course, like, she can sit and listen to music while she has it on. So, this is basically a computer that also operates as sunglasses. This is a computer that also operates as a gaming tool, as a gaming. The games are pretty cool, I will admit. So if you know that these are computers, then I think 2024 is going to be the time that we actually have things on it. Remember, I'm going to leave you with this very thought. When the iPhone first launched, it was a computer in your pocket, but it didn't have the things that you could do on it. One of the first most interesting apps was like this thing that you bought, that it was a beer, and when you turned it sideways, the beer disappeared. So it looked like you were using your phone to drink a beer. That was one of the most intriguing uses of the phone at the very beginning. At the very beginning of the iPhone, you could not order a car, food, do your banking, check into a plane. None of that stuff existed at the beginning of the iPhone. The tech existed, but the infrastructure did not. So we're at that same level. The tech exists, but the infrastructure does not. I think 2024, you're going to see an explosion, an absolute explosion in the infrastructure. So I think higher ed should get on board, because people are going to expect it. So let me know in comments what you think. In the next couple of days, we're going to be doing some more predictions on this channel. So let's see. Let's see if any of these predictions come true. Maybe it's more a hopeful prediction than an actual prediction, because it's going to take a lot of people saying, yes, I would like to try something different, something more modern, something more intriguing. We'll see whether that happens. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for staying with me, and thanks for watching this. Bye.